Okay, so tonight we are going to do a fun eye look. So as you can see, I kind of look a little crazy over here with my eye look. We are doing a gold and green eye look for St. Patrick's Day. So these are the colors that I am using tonight. So we have Hazelnut. This is gold status. You can't, oh, there it is. Emerald Noir. And I did have you guys send out Onyx to your customers, but this is more to be used as an eyeliner, just so if you don't see me use it today, that is why. But I'm going to show you guys how to complete my look so I don't look all crazy, because my daughter was wondering. Start with doing our eye look, because you guys, I love this eye look because it's, you know, if you wanted a really big St. Patty's Day look, you could go Emerald Noir over your whole eye with a pop of green. This is more like, hey, we're going to have fun. We're going to go to work. You know, we're going to, you know, just kind of like a pop of green eye color, which is fun to do any day. But, you know, St. Patty's Day was a good day to, I guess, demo it. So this is our, oh, where did I put it? I'm going to start with our eye primer. So our Mary Kay eye primer, if you ever have a problem with your eyeshadow moving and ending up right in this crease by the end of the day, you need our eye primer. It is the best eye primer I have ever come across. I have extremely dry face, really oily eyelids. So our Mary Kay eye primer not only is going to help all the product blend better. It's like, you know, a painter priming his canvas before. It's so the colors can blend better, they stay on longer, and they don't move. So eye primer is super important when you're using any sort of product around your eyes, just because you're always opening and closing your eyes and it just kind of starts to move. And so if you don't want that to happen, get yourself some eye primer. So the first thing we're going to do after we have our eye primer on is we're going to take our big fat blending brush. That is the name of it, right? Our Mary Kay eye blending brush. And I'm just going to go right into this hazelnut and just grab a little bit of color, just off the extra. And we are going to start this right in our crease. Now, as you can see, I'm going up a little bit above my crease because I have a hooded eye. So if I was to go right in my crease right here, when I open my eyes, you wouldn't be able to see it. So I actually do a little bit of contouring for my eye, if you will. And I put it just right above the crease so that when I actually open my eyes, you can see the color on it. You see me looking off, it's because I have a mirror over here so that I can see a little bit better. So I'm just going to blend this back and forth right into my faux crease, but it's just right above my normal one. And I'm just going to kind of go back and forth to really get that blended in nice and even. And this is just going to kind of like give my eye a little bit of shape. It's what we call the mid-tone color. All right. So we're going to do a little bit of a halo effect. As you can see, I have the Emerald Noir over here, and I have the gold right in the middle. And this is referred to as a halo. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with my Emerald Noir and get a little bit. And I am using, this is the eye crease brush. And I really like this brush because when I'm doing a halo, because I feel like I can really make sure I get that straight line and I don't get it too messy for this halo effect. So what I'm going to start is I'm going to find where I want my halo to start. So I kind of am outlining where I'm going to have the gold. So right in the middle right there, that's where I'm going to put the gold. I'm just going to pat it in. And I'm just patting it on top because I really want this eyeshadow pigmented. And so when you take it and you're just patting it, you're going to get a really, really dense application. So it really, really comes through. And then I can go out to the corner of my eye. And then you can kind of decide how you want this end to go. So you kind of see how I kind of am doing a little bit of a cat eye over here. You don't have to do the cat eye. You can do the halo without the cat eye, but I am gonna try to make them somewhat match. So again, I'm going up a little bit above my natural crease that's right there, because I want this to be seen. So if you see when I open my eyes, I want that green to peek through. So you see how it's really pigmented and dark? That's what we want. We really want this green to pop. All right. So, and then when I apply the gold, you can use this of two ways. Unfortunately, I used my cream color brush to apply my concealer earlier, and then I forgot to wash it. But the cream color brush is really similar to also a fingertip. So to really get this gold packed on, I'm going to take this fingertip and I'm going to get that packed on right in that middle there. So it's creating like this fun halo effect. And the cool thing about it is it's actually going to highlight my eye and bring attention to my eye, as opposed to, like, you know, this is a really dark color under here. So when you put that gold right on top, it's actually going to bring your attention to the top of my eye, as opposed to making it look like I just have like crazy, crazy dark eyes. So it's a fun way to use really dark colors without looking like you got punched in your eye. All right. So you guys see that? It's really that easy. I was really scared of the halos before because I'm like, I'm going to look like a raccoon, but I do love how well they turn out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit, I'm going to use the smudger brush. It's kind of like a small little pencil brush. I'm going to get a little bit of that Emerald Noir, and I'm going to put it right along my lash line underneath, just to kind of give me that little extra pop of green, so nobody tries to pinch me on St. Patty's Day. I want them to really make sure they know I have it. So, and this is something you don't have to do. I just love using colors as kind of my eyeliner. Okay. And we're gonna use the same brush, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of gold right in the corner. All right. So there is the eyeshadow. You can actually go back in with a blending brush if you feel like you got it a little too harsh, if you want to blend them together. I always suggest blending the gold out as opposed to blending the green in, because then what'll happen is the green will come in and it'll kind of wash out your gold and you won't see it as well. If that makes sense. All right. And then you can line this with a black. I feel like the black really makes the gold and the green really pop on your eye. So I'm going to use today our gel eyeliner. I love it at eye because I'm not very steady-handed. And so that's why I love using this, because it comes with just a tiny little brush and you need the smallest amount. I literally just drag it to where you can almost see brush strokes. I don't get very much on there. So I'm going to go in, hold my lash down. And so I'm going to kind of see if I can't do this, but I need a little bit more of a mirror. And first thing I'm going to do is line my lashes. And then this is the tricky part with my hooded eye. If I go straight across my hooded eye, it makes it look not so much like a cat eye. So what I do is I point up towards my brow. So I almost like imagine I'm trying to connect them. So I go from the corner of my eye and I'm going towards the corner of my eyebrow. I just got a little bit more. You see how nice and easy that is to like draw with and kind of like slowly take your time? And then I'm gonna make this a little fatter out here. And then I can kind of make it longer if I so wish. See how easy that is to use? So I'm actually going to show you guys because I did go a little bit, it's a little bit crooked right here. I'm going to show you guys my secret. So this right here, plain old Q-tip. The secret to making the perfect wing eyeliner is just knowing how to fix your mistakes. I'm a huge fan of that. I used to bake cakes and you can never get a cake perfect. You can never get frosting perfect. You mess up. The secret is knowing how to fix them. So I just douse the end of my Q-tip. And what I am going to do is I'm going to place the Q-tip right here. I can get closer for this. Right where I want to clean. So you see kind of that little bump right there. I'm going to go like this. And instead of going and like moving it and erasing all my work, I'm going to spin it. So just give it a little spin. As you see how it's created, this very like it got rid of that bump and it's a straight line. And I didn't end up messing up any of my other eyeliner. So just put it right where you want it to be. Like if you were to take a line and make it perfect, just cover what you want to get off and spin it off. And it will just get off that little bit. I literally have had eyeliner up here before and I've just slowly like went like that until it was a perfect line and nobody knew. Right. And then to finish off your eye look, you always want to end with a mascara. So since this is a little bit more of an intense eye look, I like to have almost like the falsy look mascara. And by doing that, it's actually a tip and a trick that I learned from Luis Costco, who is one of our makeup artists. And he combines mascaras. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this Lash Intensity mascara is my absolute favorite because it's going to make your lashes look gorgeous. So this is also a double-ended, so it's got a flat side and a long side. So I'm going to take the flat side, and I'm going to get a lot of product on my lashes because that is almost like a reservoir for the mascara to sit. So that's a lot of product. And I just kind of wiggle it back and forth. And then I'm going to turn it so we get the longer bristles. And I'm going to extend all that product out along my lashes. So now I'm going to go back through with this Fanorama. I'm going to use, again, the flat side to get a lot of that product off. And then I'm going to spin it to get the, you can kind of see how it kind of dips. And what this is going to do is actually give your lashes a little bit of natural curl. So you see how it's curling them up? And that's just because of the shape of the wand. And then I'm going to take the very, very tip. Let me see if I can't show you. You see how it's got those little prongs at the end? Those are meant to get the lashes that are really close.
Never knew that.
And then the outside ones right there to really fan those out. And then it's also really great for getting these little guys. Just like that. So there you go. There is the full finished look. And now I don't look crazy because I have 2 eyes done.
That is beautiful.
You ready for St. Patty's Day?
Looks